So welcome back. So in this lecture we are going to talk about the login flow. So till now user is registered in our system. We have created that APIs. We have seen the demo of that. And we have also seen the how to encode the password, how to check the validation, whether duplicate user should not be added in the system, right? So now what will happen? So when user is registered, so he knows his username and password. So when he enter this username and password in the login form, so what happens? So once the username and password comes to the and from the front end when comes to the back end, before reaching to the directly login API, it will go to the through the different kind of filters. That filters are Spring Security filters. So what that filter will do? So authentication filter is there. So though that authentication filter will first extract the username and password from your request object. Once it will find out the username and password, then it will check whether, and actually it will create one token that is called username password authentication token. So that token will be now validated. So there is one authentication manager which work is to find out the appropriate authentication provider for your system, for your login credentials, which validate your username and password. So inside that, when authentication manager help you to finding the proper correct authentication provider, then that authentication provider will talk to your database by user detail service, and it is also check the password encoder. But first it will check based on the username whether this username exists in our system or database or not. If it is existing, then we'll fetch the whole object from the database, and then your password encoder will comes in picture. What it will do, it will the plain password that you have added in the login form, so that will be coming in a token format, right? So first we will find out that credential. Here credentials means password. Then that password will be encoded by the same password encoder. Then it will get matched with the DB password, right? If it is matching, it means username is matched and password is also matched. Then it will return back to the authentication manager. Then authentication manager send this data to the security context, and security context will save or set that data in the Spring Security context object, and it will return that user logged in successfully to the user. So this is a very generic flow, and when we write the code, we are going to do the same thing, and this all step is going to be match, right? So this is all about the login flow, how it will work. So let's see the demo or development of this flow. So we'll write the code in the next session. So until then, bye.